Well, hey there, everybody. No, I said it was going to be about another week or two before I get the hay cutter hooked up and ready to go. But over the weekend, Sunday, I decided to go ahead and hook up to it and get it greased up and change up some of the knives on it and some of the good knives, or some of the knives that were still good, I can just flip over and do that and of course get this raised up, but got pretty much flipped them. Those knives here were bad, so I changed them out, and these three here I just flipped over, and then those three on that side I flipped over. And of course, like I said, I got it greased up and checked everything out, and of course, see, I greased it, and then see if I can't put this down with it. Well, I'm back. I guess I was trying to raise that down and trying to hold my phone at the same time, and trying to do everything one-handed, and I guess I must have hit the wrong button or something and stopped it. But yeah, like I said, got everything greased up, and of course now that we went over 2 weeks without rain, and of course we got a ½ inch last night, but went over 2 weeks without any rain, and it was actually starting getting pretty dry. It was getting dry as a popcorn fart, and now I got the hay cutter hooked up and got the Vermeer hay rake hooked up to the 6640, and now I got everything hooked up and get ready to go. And now we get chances of rain. It's only like a 20 and 30% chances, but got them chances about every day now. Usually how my luck goes. Never fails. There won't be any chances of rain until I get the hay cutter hooked up and get everything ready to go. So we got that, and then of course I got the hood propped open on the 6640 because them stupid birds keep building a nest right on top of here, and they like to stick straw, and of course we got pine trees here back behind the chicken house and on the other side of the shop, and they definitely like using the pine needles, and I pulled out I don't know how many pine needles out of the alternator here, and of course they, like I said, they built it right up in here and back off in there, and of course there's part of it laying on the ground or scared it out through the ground. But you gotta love it when they do that. Of course, they're already building a nest in the tongue of the hay cutter, and then I'm just waiting on them to start building a nest in the new hauling tractor, which is gonna be fun if they do, because that, with the loader on it and stuff, that's gonna be kind of a pain. And of course, that's one reason why I took the loader off this tractor, because whenever they started building a nest in this thing, it was kind of a pain in the butt to open up the hood and get the side panels off, and so I decided just to take it off. Of course, we're going to be using this most of the time, raking hay and whatever else, so we really don't need a loader. And of course I am going to be leaving the loader on that tractor because we'll use it quite a bit this summer. And got the Vermeer 1022 hooked up and all ready to go. And of course, the nice thing I like about this hay rake, it's got these shut-off valves right here. Of course, that's open and that's shut. But the nice thing about that, of course, there's one on that side. But the nice thing about that is if you get in a small area where you can't have both sides down, you can raise it up and then lock one side in, or whatever side you need, and raise the side that you do need down, and it makes it pretty nice to do. Unlike that old hay rake we had, if you was going around and around in the field and you got in the middle, and then got to where you was, one side was going to be raking up what you cut, and then the other side was going to be raking over what you done raked, it kind of makes it a That makes it a pain to do sometimes, but that's the nice thing about this hay rake here. Of course, we had this thing probably about 4 years now, and I will say this, I really love it. Of course, you got a bunch of different adjustments on it and stuff, and of course, kind of like right here, you can adjust it there, and then you can also adjust it different in there, and depending on how wide you want your windrows. But otherwise, it's pretty nice. I like it. It's definitely a lot heavier than our old one, the old V rake we had. I can't remember what brand it was. I think it was like a caddy rake or something, but it was just a little light thing, and it was. Of course, we definitely used it quite a bit and raked a lot of hay with it, and it definitely wore out, and we still have it, just use it for parts. But that's pretty much about it. Hopefully I don't have to redo this video again after I'm hitting that button and stopping it. Maybe I can piece it together. But just wanted to do a little update on the hay cutter.